What's up? What's everybody doing? What's up, Rez Boy? Hi, Alvina. So, been bored and wanting to get a workout in. Aloha, Talofa, Michelle. What's up, Mr. Ryan? Hi, Monica. Trying to work out here. Kind of bored. I ain't peeing. I'm in the weight room. I'm trying to get a workout in. Got tired of doing nothing. Decided to get a little workout. I don't know if you guys watch my video. I'm playing semi-pro, but I injured myself. And I always tell my players, don't make excuses. If you're injured in your legs, you can do something with your upper body. So I gotta follow my same advice. So how's Cali, Michelle? It's starting to get nice here on the res. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, it's not too hot yet. It's not too bad here on the res in Arizona. So how's everybody been doing? What's up, AD? Hope everybody's having a good work week so far. Or actually, it's a Monday, so hope everybody's doing good. So if you see me looking out right here, there's people that sell drugs and is right behind me. I have a business going on, so I was watching out. $66 in Long Beach. I think it's about the same here. Sawmill. We used to have a coworker that used to come out from Sawmill every day. I think she's working out in back in Fort IHS is where she's working at. I think I'm coming up on 1,500 subscribers. So I'm gonna try to. We'll see if I do another giveaway. Last week on Tuesday, I met with the unexpected meeting. Met with the Yazzie family out in Farmington. Just came around the corner over there at Sam's Club and met up with them. It was pretty cool. Thank you, Catherine. Jenna, hello. Thank you for subscribing, Jenna. It's only like my third time going live, so I was bored. Still surviving, that's good. Which one was a scary story? Ethan, what's up? Which one's a scary story? All of them? Yeah, some of these stories that happened right out here, right outside the house over here. I think I can tell a couple more. So where else is everybody tuning in from besides Michelle? Michelle is in Long Beach. And Alvina is in Sawmill. Sorry for limping around. I partially tore my calf. I was in pain yesterday, or actually this morning when I got up. Every morning when I get out of bed is the most painful. Ryan, tune in from the valley, Alaska. Catherine, thank you for tuning in. What time is it in Alaska? Probably like 10 o'clock. Which Apache res do you live in, Jenna? Would you ever go skydiving or bungee jumping for a vlog? No. I won't do that, Mr. Ryan. Hollywood, cool. You're right up the road from Michelle. Hollywood. Hey, what's up in Canada? Nambo, thanks for tuning in, Nambo. I was telling people earlier I was bored, so I wanted to have some company. So that's why I'm tuning in. So like I said, if I'm looking out this way, there's some drug dealers that live right behind the house here, and just keeping an eye on them. They get a lot of business people that walk through, people that drive in. There's like 2 drug houses back here. They keep getting raided. They were gone for like almost a year, and they're back again. Set up shop, set up business, and they'll get busted again, watch. They already know about it. So if you guys are selling drugs, bootlegging on the res, guarantee it, PD knows about it. Rhonda, hello Rhonda. Where are you tuning in from? Yeah, I was telling people I was bored, so I decided to lift and get on live. I'm not trying to show off or anything. This is my normal workout. North Carolina, North Cackalack, huh? I used to have a friend that lived in New Bern, North Carolina. I don't know where he disappeared to. We met out at the U of A. He played football for the U of A. Became good friends with him. He went on to the NFL. The last time I saw him was I helped him move from his dorm. He sent off some of his stuff. He got drafted by, or actually he was a free agent. He got picked up by the Bills. He signed with the Buffalo Bills. Helped him send off some stuff and never saw him again after that. That was in 1997 or 98. I know he was from New Bern though. Hey! Haven't seen you in a long time. Haven't hung out in a long time. Last time I saw J-Rock was, last time I saw you probably. Just kidding. How's Gary? I stopped playing basketball, or actually slowed down to play. I slowed down on basketball. Started playing football. I tore my meniscus playing basketball, and I started playing football more. That's way easier on my knees than it was. Now it's my calf that's all jacked up. What's up, Jesse? Gavin, what's up? Where you guys tuning in from? Rez Goat, what's up? Good morning. I lived on the White Mountain Apache Res, yep. I was there for about a year. That Bigfoot story is where I got that from. I don't know if you saw my latest post on Bigfoot. That's where I saw or I smelled Bigfoot. Behind the IHS housing, way up in the back. At work bathroom waiting for 5 p.m. Yeah, you're probably almost there. Wherever you're tuning in from. Rez Goat. Shay. What's up, Shay? Oak Springs. Gavin, what's up in Oak Springs? In-law at Cross Canyon. Or in-law in Sawmill. Cross Canyon. Okay. I know where that is. He lives in Flag, has been watching your videos. He said, well, tell him to get a hold of me, that guy. So Renee Edison, I used to play basketball with her brother. We played a lot of tournaments, won a lot of championships. Went all over the place to play. That's why all these Reds that I talk about, those are the places we played with Gary. I haven't seen him in forever. Probably almost 20 years. Only used to run into them at Grams or at Midnight Rodeo in Phoenix. Brian, what's up, Brian? Monterey, California. Where's that at in Cali? Is that around LA? Yeah, so I was telling people that I might do another giveaway once I get to 1,500 subscribers. I was gonna wait for 2,000, but I think that's a long way away, so I don't know. We'll see. Two weeks ago, we were down in Tucson. I played in a football game. On the fourth play of my defense, when I went in, I tore my calf, or a partial tear. Rez Go, get to squatting, bro. I've had this since before the pandemic started. I always wanted my own stuff, always wanted my own equipment. I almost sold it right before the pandemic. And I'm lucky I didn't sell it because there's nowhere to lift here in Chinle. We got a new weight room at the high school. Kids, I'm one of the coaches too, but you know, I don't want to be over there and taking up equipment from the kids. The kids are the ones that need it. They got a brand new equipment worth $80,000, I believe. There's a YouTube video on it. It's called Squattober. It was given out by Sorenix, one of our alumni, Kalani Simeona, who played football for us, coached him, played football for Eastern Arizona before they stopped their seasons. Then he became a strength coach at BYU, and he sent in a video or a letter for our high school to get new equipment. For real, before that happened, the equipment that they still had was the stuff I used in high school, and that was back in '95. And the last time they had that equipment, I know when I started there in 1992 is when that equipment was still there. Central Cali, okay. Snaps. Snap. Never been to Snaps, only heard about it. Maybe Nene knows. The Bills waiting for a championship. Yeah, they are. I think it's gonna be a while too. They still got some pieces. They get pieces, but you know, they trade them away. Love the food and chili bashes. What? It's all right. My aunt's the manager over there. So when I have something bad, I'll text her. I'll let her know that, you know, I'm not good over there. Like one time I got pizza. I don't know why it was salty. And I told her and she fixed it. Did you get your hardship? Yep, I barely got it like about a month ago and I barely cashed it. Class of '95, yep, you know, Alvira. What's up, Game Panda? You enjoying the aprons? Elvira, are you still in Chinle or where you at now? Remember seeing you at the Wellness Center. Miss Cheryl, hello, Miss Cheryl. I'm all right. Just now tuning in. I just barely got on not too long ago too. Meet up at Snaps, cash only. Only if State Line is there. I want to see some drama or add to the drama. What's up, Marla? Hey, Miss Cheryl, Marla Izzy, who just barely got on. She was the one that made your gifts that you won. Hardship check went to diapers and wipes for babies. Yep. When you have babies, I tell my players, you know, because they're in high school, I say, tell them, you know, everything you do, if you decide to have kids, once you have babies, everything you do is for the babies now. Well, that's how it should go, right? Everything you do is for the babies. That's how I look at it. So my baby, my son Luke, is turning 18 on Thursday. Turning 18. He wanted tacos and rice for his birthday, so I'm going to make that for him. Probably some cake. So I also tell the kids, you know, forget it, you're broke. Once you have kids, you're going to be broke. No more money. So enjoy your young life while you have it, before you have kids. Later, Res Goat. the Falcons can't win. Only one guy with the Falcon who is a Falcons fan. Treat you out to Joe's Crab Shack. Do they have chicken? Only ways is I'll eat theirs if they have chicken. Marla, Michelle B is the one that won your stuff. If you're still watching, she said she loves it. So I've been trying to get one of my phones unlocked from T-Mobile. I don't know if you guys have come across this situation. So out here, T-Mobile doesn't work good. I stopped my service with them back in October, but they kept charging me for a line, for 3 lines. I had 2 lines, my son and I, for 3 lines. They kept charging me. And I didn't know they kept charging me. They kept charging my card, and I finally checked my bank account in February, and I guess they kept charging me. So I called them up, told them that I'd stopped service back in October. So they said because I had 1 line, I stopped 2 lines. And when I called in October, I told them I want all my whole services cut off, but they kept charging me. So the whole time they were paying me, and they said I was behind, but they kept charging my card, my account. So I went over there last week to T-Mobile, and every time I called the service company, they always said that I owed another lines, which I had 4 lines. I said, no, I only had 3. And I stopped all of them back in October, and they kept charging me. And my phones that I got, they said I just need to pay for the phones. In October, March 1st, I called them. I told them I'll pay for it, and I told them I'll pay for it, and how much would I have to pay? And they said $330. So they said just hold on for a couple days. We'll call you back. They never called me back, so I called them back like a week later, and they added on a prorated fee. Another $22, and then when I called back, or when they said I have to call or pay for the phones, they said $560. So I said I'll pay for it, and I was told $300, and they said, oh, we'll call you back in a couple days. A couple days came, they didn't call back. So this whole time I paid for my phone like 2 weeks ago. The phone's $560 something, and they told me to go to the store and get my account verified. So I went into the store. The lady verified my account, verified me through my iPhone, and she was trying to tell the guy, you need to unlock his phones. And the guy was like, oh no, there's a late fee that you have to pay. There's a balance that you have to pay that you haven't paid yet. And then he said $400 and something. So the lady is like, this guy's not going to help you. It sounds to me, every time I call, they always give me a different amount that I have to pay. So I don't know how, if you guys have been in that situation, let me know how you resolve it, because I'm trying to resolve it and get my phones unlocked. Yeah, I told them, they stopped my account. I told the bank, Mr. Ryan. Then I hope so. What's up, RC? Then I hope so. Oh, okay. See, every time I call them, it's the reason why I stopped my service was there's no good service here on the res for T-Mobile, and I only got like few megabytes. It's megabytes for data. So I'd only be on it for like 2 hours, and it cut off. And then on top of that, they had a breach, an ID theft breach. But ever since that happened, ever since they got a hold of my T-Mobile account, I think my name was on it that they got a hold of. all these dudes have been calling me. They've been calling me on the phone, and you know, they're saying like, are you with Wells Fargo, and are you charging like $2,000 to eBay or Amazon? They keep calling, but I know it's a fraud, so I call them back, or you know, I tell them, you know, yeah, that's me. I charge that much, and you know, they cut me off, or they just hung up the phone, or a couple of times they cussed me out. It was funny. Better Business Bureau. That's what I thought of, Elvira. I think I'll try that. AT&T. I've been thinking about going to AT&T, Mr. Ryan. I should do that. Yeah, so those dudes keep calling me on my phone number, and I don't want to change my phone number because I had my phone number changed like maybe 4 times already. Man, I guess sounds like T-Mobile. You know, there's a lot of problems with them. I thought they were good because they went with them. My coworker had them, and they had a first responder. Or they had a first responder deal. So that's what. And then coworker said he stopped service with them too because they sucked. So I guess it was a bad choice. I got some stickers made too. I don't know if you guys saw it on my Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but it's on Instagram. Musapo, Big P, Skuktash, Bihas. Yep, I have Naked Mobile. They're pretty good. I had Naked Mobile before that. I'm on Naked Mobile now. It's pretty good. Yeah, I only use it because I'm mostly on the res. Well, I used to be. Now I go to Tucson and the Valley a lot. Yeah, my son turns 18 on Thursday. He's supposed to play. He's been getting letters for football because that's all he does is play football. Basketball is big here on the res. He didn't want to play football, but he's been going to football camp since he was like 7th grade or something like that. There's a few schools interested in him, but he doesn't want to do that. He wants to be a gunsmith. There's some kind of gunsmithing school out in the Valley in Phoenix, so he wants to design guns and build guns and all that stuff. So how was everybody's weekend? Mine was okay. Just stayed here on the res. Like I said, we usually go to Tucson, but we didn't make it down there because of my injury. So I don't look 25. I'm 45. I'm 45. Didn't give him nothing. Yeah. See, I already, and they said the person said I got him recorded on video too. Lady, the people that I was talking to, I got him recorded and everything. I played it for the lady at T-Mobile in Phoenix, and her and her coworkers were, you know, they were freaking out too. But they said it was common for them to get that problem too. But the guys, those people that every time you call them, it's always one of those Indian dudes or those Indian people that answer. They try to give an American name. The real Indian. I forgot who said that on their live one time. They're all the real Indian. The Indian. So, I just want my phones unlocked and that's it. I ain't gonna pay them any more money. Gallup Flea Market, you guys see Jermonson and Navarro Urban out there? Alvina? I didn't miss nothing, just my story on T-Mobile, Michelle. Gallup is so good. Ortho surgery. Oh, I had surgery on my left knee. Tore my meniscus. Then they took it out. Meniscusectomy. So that one's been good for years. Where you tuning in from, Jesse? Are you from Houston? That's why you didn't like my U of A short. Mr. Ryan, haven't seen your vlog yet. Only saw you the one with where we met and Urban Des Cheatney. Haven't seen the new one yet. Does anybody have any trips planned for the summer? Anything going on for the summer? We used to go to football camps for my son in the summertime, but you know, now there's nothing planned. We've been to Dallas a few times, Phoenix, of course, for football camps, Seattle. Now, don't have anything planned. Maybe Disneyland. More scary stories. Get at it, Michelle. I'll share a few more. I got one more Bigfoot story that I gotta tell. That one happened at my grandma's summer camp. See those guys over there? There's a drug house right there. And over there, people are kicking back. Guess these guys didn't learn their lesson. Think about, well, last year, I think they were in jail. I think they were in jail last year. There's nobody there for, it's almost when COVID started. There's nobody over there. Now they have all kinds of vehicles. But decided to go to Gallup because they had new dispensary there. Got me an ounce or $400 on my hardship, but okay though for his boy. Sound like my cousin. My cousin smokes weed out in I don't know. There's nothing wrong with him. He has a medical card. I don't know. I think it's for his cataracts. Thank you, Michelle. I'm trying to heal, but it's annoying. I can't even walk still. Barely walk. If I knew it was just barely a strain, I know I'd be running by now. But I know it's torn. Hi, Jana. Where you coming in from? Where you tuning in from? Yeah, it's behind the old NTUA. You know it. You have to know it. I don't know if they're watching. If you guys are watching, I see you guys. Because they're all looking this way. 2 likes. Maybe they don't like it that I'm working out. That's alright. That's okay. Oh. There's another story that I have that I want to tell. Maybe tomorrow. When I try to upload it, it takes forever. I don't know if it's from my Wi-Fi or what, but it takes forever to load. It takes like 3 days. Big homie Kingfish out of Clarksdale, Mississippi got a Grammy last night. Cool, congratulations to him, Big P. That's awesome. Good news for your buddy. You know, hard work always pays off. I always tell my players that hard work always pays off. It doesn't pay off quickly, but it'll pay off eventually. One of my players said his cousin used to get weed from the back. He said they call it like big D's or little D's or something like that. But they got busted for bootlegging. I think they got busted like 3 times. I don't know. Guess they don't like to work. Mr. Ryan, you got your hardship. Congratulations. Thank you, Catherine. I tried to. Talk to you later, Catherine. Thank you for watching out in Alaska. Where you tuning in from, Jana? Yeah, you barely catch my hardship. Those of you who don't know, if we keep talking about hardship, Navajo Nation, our president released $2,000 to us from his account made to give every Navajo $2,000 who is over 18, and then everybody who's 18 and under, I guess they get 600. So I guess my son missed out by a couple days or a few days. or a few months. I don't know. Oh, my bad, Mr. Brian. You haven't got it yet. There's a few people still waiting on theirs. It's funny, you hear everything on that war in Ukraine, but you don't hear anything about COVID anymore. That's why we're getting our checks, I guess. The COVID-19 checks. Hardship checks. A full recording in Cottonwood. It was during the day. This was a few months back, so I have the video. Nice, yeah. It's nice, Michelle, but you know, 2,000, two grand, will help. Wish I had the RN pay though. That's probably like half your check, huh? Just kidding. Just kidding. We have a lot of traveling nurses here in Chinle at the IHS. Come from all over the place. We have a few Filipinos out here too. I think we have a lot of Filipinos, more than any other nationality here. Sometimes they bring some egg rolls to work, or they'll bring some what the heck was it called? That noodle dish. Having a brain fart. What was it called? What's that noodle dish called? It's kind of like sup suey, chop suey. What was it called? Poncet. That's what it was called. Poncet. Yep, poncet. No adobo. They haven't made no adobo yet. Those are bomb though. Egg rolls are good. All are good actually. There's a lot of teachers here who are Filipino also. Hey Michelle, I was invited to a wedding out there in Long Beach. One of my players, the guys I used to play with in Flagstaff years ago. He's from Long Beach, and he invited me and to his wedding out in Long Beach. He found a Navajo girl out here. I think this was about 3 years ago. I never got the chance to go though. I don't know if they got married. They probably did because they had a kid on the way. Louise came in from outside. A mouse, not a mouse, a moose was been back. Where's this at? Tennessee. You trying to go to Tennessee? Later, Brian. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Yeah, Ponce. Yeah, Ponce is good. All right, later, Rez boy. Thank you, Elvira. Started my career in L&D. Cool. They have a labor and delivery here, and you know all the nurses left because they didn't want to get vaccinated. IHS requires vaccination, and the nurses there didn't want to get vaccinated, so they all left. All the RNs are gone from here in Chinle for labor and delivery. I don't know if they hired any more. I'm pretty sure they did, but they were asking for help. I know a few people from Long Beach that I met at the U of A. Of course, they were football players too. This one time, I was staying in a dorm, and my friend from North Carolina, he came up to my room. So, hey, we're going to a party. You want to come with us? So it was about, the guy that I was with, he was from Texas. The driver was from Texas. The guy that got me was from North Carolina. We had another guy from Texas, a kid from Idaho, and another one from Long Beach, two from Long Beach. So we're all packed up in a ride. That ride, I'll say everybody in there except for me and another guy, they're all football players, and they all got drafted into the NFL. Some had long careers. So one time, the kid from Idaho, this was when the song Bow Down was big. Yeah, that's how old I am, 45. That song came on, and the kid from Idaho, he was a black kid, big old lineman. You know, he figured that nobody would mess with him. Came out of the club, he's all saying, "West Side, West Side." There's some gangsters there from Tucson sitting right at the front, and they kind of got offended, and they started mouthing off to each other, and me and the other guys were standing kind of toward. So when you come out, the bottom here was filled. That's where you come out, and then it comes out and it kind of goes at an incline. So he was coming out, and the guys were yelling at him. They're telling him, "Don't say that, don't say that." And when he came out, those gangsters started following him. So we were trying to get him, and he was talking trash because he's with all these other buddies. And the guy that was the driver, the guy from Texas, he was a big old lineman too. He won a Super Bowl before. And he was talking trash, trying to back up his buddy. And all these football players are saying stuff to each other, and we start walking away, slowly walking back to the parking lot, and those gangsters started throwing beer bottles, big old 40 bottles at all of us. They threw about 2, and then the U of A basketball team came out from the back, and they were trying to be helping us out. They all come running out. It was the guys that won the national championship back in 1997. They all came running out. "What's up? What's up?" About 3 more bottles came and they all busted by them. And then they all took off. It's funny. So we all got into the guy's ride. The guy was a projected first round draft pick. The guy that won the Super Bowl. So he had a brand new Ford Expedition. When they very first came out, we all piled up in there. And they were like it was a one-way street at the U of A. It was one-way street, so you could only drive out. And they were blocking it. So the guys that I was with, the guy that was driving, he kind of revved his engine. And those gangsters were, egging them on. So he took off at them really fast. Those guys started throwing bottles at the ride. Then we passed them. Then we heard like a few shots ring out. Pop, 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 pop. Oh man, that was scary. So I took off. They took off. Went around the street. By that time, the UAPD was coming and Tucson PD. So I guess someone reported the gunshots fired. So they all took off and they all stopped us. We all got stopped, and then the guys that shot at us and the guys that were throwing bottles at us, they were right down the street. We're trying to tell the cops that was them, and they didn't even stop them or anything. And we got stopped and everything, and we all got handcuffed, and we just got our names ran. That was it. It was crazy though. Crazy. And those a couple of those guys were from Long Beach. Bird is singing a song for you. I was nervous, but didn't hesitate to take the vaccines. I was one of the first ones to take the vaccine when it first came here to Chinle. There was a guy that rode his bike, his mountain bike from Montana all the way down to Chinle just to get the vaccine, and it was February when it rolled out. And when he got here, they denied him, so he had to ride back to Minnesota. Sore right arm for a week, hurt like heck. Yeah, I was the same way too with my vaccine. Everyone is in medical field is pretty cool, even in the medical transportation. Yep. Hey, Mr. Ryan, I used to do that when I lived out there with my ex. Her dad owned a company, and I did that for him out in Phoenix. It sucked because we had a stick shift. Hey, stick shift in the city? No way. Hate it. Kitty is in the medical field, but she's the bad end of it. You remember that? She does hospice care. MJ, do you watch Dead Files on Travel Channel? No, I haven't. Haunted. No, I haven't watched that. I'll check it out. Though I like watching stuff like that. I started having chest pains out of nowhere. My vaccine still hurts every now and then. Went back to the hospital. Doctor, I was just overworking myself. Yeah. I think that'll happen. So they followed you home too. Yep. MJ, they're probably native. It's probably their native stuff that I know. The Anasazi thing and the Skinwalker that we stirred up at Massacre Cave. They followed us back. Being laughing. Can't feel anything. Michael, good morning, Michael. Where are you tuning in from? I was telling everybody I was bored and to lift, so that's what I'm doing. Lifting. Haven't gone live in a while. Yeah, Kitty is in the hospice care. She does the late stages. Chandler, all right. There's a lot of people from the valley. Mr. Ryan and I are supposed to collaborate sometime. He wanted to collaborate. Maybe we can sometime. Right, Mr. Ryan? You can treat me out to Joe's Crab Shack. I'll treat you out to Joe's Crab Shack, and next day you can treat me out to Joe's Crab Shack. There was something else I wanted to ask everybody. I don't know if they had an opinion on something, but I forgot what it was. Di Lamayokva La Loma. Hello from Moenkopi and Tuba City. Blackwater, okay. Anchorage. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Those of you tuning in. I'm not trying to do a workout for everybody, but I was bored. Earlier I was watching lives, old lives from Mr. Everybody's favorite uncle, Che, Navajo Urban is Cheatney, and Yazzie family, and Shane Bolu. And Mr. Ryan too. Mr. Ryan. Something horror related, since you like telling scary stories, enjoy horror stuff. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we can. We can try to do that. We need to make food for my family. Have a good one, Alvina. I already put my food in earlier. Teriyaki chicken is what I got going. I like to slow cook my stuff. We eat chicken probably 4 to 5 times a week, or 4 to 5 times out of the week, 4 to 5 times. So lunch will be chicken, something with chicken, then like chicken in the evening, chicken and rice. Weekends, probably like have a steak, then like some Mexican food. Gotta take advantage when we're down in Tucson with all that good food. When we go through the valley, we just drive through. The only place we stop, if we have time, is Greyhound Park. That's the only place we go if we have time in the valley. I have a lot of family in the valley, but I just cruise through because it's on a Sunday. So one thing I want to do sometime is go up to like toward Montana and North Dakota and South Dakota. See how the other reservations are. This past summer we went to, or last summer we went to Seattle. Spent time in Tacoma, Seattle, Puyallup. It was nice. Didn't get a chance to go. The furthest I've been is Everett. Haven't gone anywhere else. Furthest east I've been is South Carolina. Puyallup. So how's it in Alaska, Louise? Lois, what's Alaska like? Mr. Ryan, got you on my squat rack, bro. I got some stickers made too. I don't know if I tried pulling it up earlier. So I don't know if you can see it. That's what they look like. They were made by Koye at Be Heard Merch. He used to play basketball for us here at Chinle. He has his own business. So if you guys need to get a hold of him, I don't know if you can see it. Be Heard Merch on Instagram, beheardmerch.com, beheardmerch@yahoo.com, phone number 480-485-8425. If you guys need some custom shirts, stickers, he can make all that stuff for you. There's a shirt that I had made. It's like an undershirt that I wore in my semi-pro video. He's the one that made that. It's like a stretchy kind of stuff. Oh. So is anybody in the weight loss challenge that happened off the res is doing? Did anybody get a chance to enter that? Oh, there's I don't know if you guys are runners, but I was supposed to run the Shiprock half marathon. I don't know if you guys are runners, but if you guys want to run in my spot, you guys can if you guys are interested. Mr. Ryan, I gotta start lifting again, but I'm on point with my cardio. Yep. I'm the other way around. How do you spell that? Be Heard Merch is BEHEARDMERCH. Be Heard Merch. Hi, Farah. First time I seen your name on here. Be Heard Merch. Koye Koshi. His turnaround's pretty fast. He gets on your stuff pretty quick, and he gets done pretty fast. I ordered shirts from him before. I think I probably paid his rent probably like a month. I ordered a bunch of shirts for my son when he was playing football. When my son was playing football, I ordered a bunch of shirts from him. He got them back pretty quick. It took like a week. Even though he had other orders, he got them all done. And it's not just because it's me. That's just how fast he is. So what else is what's everybody else having for dinner? Jonathan Scott. This is Jonathan from Tucson. What's up, Jonathan? I used to go to Tucson every weekend. I didn't go this past weekend. I'm always in Tucson. I'm planning on going down again this weekend. We play football at the Keno Sports Complex every Saturday. Well, I used to, until I got injured. We were planning on getting an apartment down there because paying for motel rooms is gonna be pretty expensive. Yeah, we don't really do much in Tucson. Just go down for the games or for the game. Just find different places to eat. During the day, we just hang out like we'll just go to Ross or TJ Maxx. Hardly go to the mall. Hit up some Goodwill, Savers. Oh, we sometimes we visit what's his name down on 4th Avenue because there's a Goodwill right there. Slobby Robbie at Generation Cool. We go to his store sometimes just to check it out. Call you up, huh? Hey, what's up, Christmas? Said I was bored. I was bored and want to lift. Tired of sitting around. I'm off work for almost a month. Got 2 more weeks to go. So Cane's messed you up, huh? Yeah, I don't eat Cane's anymore. I don't really eat Cane's. You got the hookup? Where you got the hookup at? Where you got the hookup at, John? So what's everybody else eating tonight? What you guys got cooking? Mr. Ryan, what you got cooking, bro? Last week I ran into Warren. He said, you guys are supposed to eat out sometime too, or link up. And you guys are supposed to eat some healthy food because all you eat is healthy food. Yep, Cane's. I really like Cane's. People always say, you want some Cane's? I was like, no, I like some grown-up food. I don't know. I used to like Cane's, but we always ate out over there all the time, so I stopped going over there. That's the same thing my granddaughter eats. Chicken strips or chicken tenders. I'm like, too old to eat that stuff. I think only thing we eat is like we go out is like Mexican food or like a place. Um, I started making chicken Alfredo, so I don't really eat out like uh Olive Garden. There's a place in Tucson. If you guys ever go down there, called Pinnacle Peak. They make some pretty good steaks over there. Ah. 40 today. So that's probably like springtime for you guys, huh? In Alaska. Korean barbecue, hey, that sounds good. Middle Eastern. What do they eat over there? At the Middle East. Which age did you stop eating chicken strips? I don't know. When I was growing up, we didn't really eat out. I don't know. Probably college, 90s. I took I work at a film equipment rental warehouse lifting sandbags and cables. A lot of lifting, sure. I can take maybe, I'll transfer to repair. I like those chicken strips. So Jesse, you work with a lot of people in the film industry. When we are on when Basketball or Nothing came out here, that crew, All Good Productions, they brought their own equipment all the way out from Philadelphia. I think they had like three SUVs or minivans that they carried their equipment in. They had all kinds of stuff, drones, the boom mics, probably like 4 or 5, 6 cameras or something like that. It was cool. Grilled chicken kebabs, meats, veggies, and nice seasoned rice. All right. I think I would try that. The Middle Eastern place. I think I would try that. Christmas, Byron at. I almost said Brian. I need to start lifting like him, throwing a cowboy hat, shades, and a suit when I'm lifting. Jesse, where'd you say you're tuning in from? My bad if I didn't get to your answer. Yeah, that's what I was telling everybody else. I was telling everybody that I'm almost at 1,500 subscribers. Once I hit 15, I'm thinking of doing another giveaway. I think that's getting pretty close. I think I got less than like maybe 50 people to subscribe. But I always appreciate you guys subscribing and watching. This is like my 3rd time going live. The other times were for the giveaway. This time I just want to see like who would tune in, and I was being bored. I'm on sick leave from work. Sucks. You know, injured my calf playing football. I was, like I said earlier, I always tell my players, don't make excuses. If you have a leg injury, you can still do upper body work. If your upper body hurts, you can work on your legs, or like there's always something else to work on. So I gotta take my own advice. I worked out last week, but my leg's been hurting every day after that. But you know, still gotta get it in. Hey. Ooh. Do I need a spotter? Not yet. It's all lightweight. All lightweight till I get better. Hi, Clara. You're in Southern Cal, right? You're in Southern Cal. Yeah, them dudes always call from India. They always call, especially on paydays. They already know when your paydays are because they always call on like Thursday and Friday. And I already know it's them. This one time, one of them called, and the number showed up as Lubbock, Texas. And he's all trying to sound like he had a Texas accent, but his accent was all jacked up. It was funny. He would go back from his Indian accent, then he would go back to his Texas accent. I mean, even though it was an accent, I know how people from Texas have a different accent, and it wasn't even a Texas accent. It's funny. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping company. If you guys got any questions, you can ask me. I don't mind answering questions. So yeah, I'm out of work until the 14th. I injured my calf not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. And I've been out of work since then. Saturday, I worked injured on a Saturday. And I'm out till the 14th. Partial tear of my calf. And I can't even walk on it yet. It freaking hurts. And that's great. Can't hurt sheep. Even though that wouldn't be an excuse. I had a relative who walked around with a crutch every day. He walked around with a crutch every day. You know, he still had livestock. He still had sheep. He would herd sheep on his bad leg and on a crutch. He's deaf in one ear. You know, bad eyesight. He had some kind of wood hauling accident when he was younger, from what I understood. And you know, he still fed his sheep, still watered his sheep. He would drag a hose probably like, say, about 75 yards, even with his crutch. So he would drag it out, put the hose in the water tank or the water trough, walk back, turn on the water, walk all the way back, make sure it got filled, walk all the way back, turned off the water, drug the hose. Then he would feed the sheep all the hay, and he would haul the hay bales around with one arm too. And he was hard worker. Oh, just answer an Apache and hang up. Yeah, my mom does that too. My mom answers in Navajo and they hang up. But it's funny, you know, when they ask their questions, I just agree to it. They have, I don't know how, but they have my old bank card number, the last 4 digits, and they try to get my social security number and my bank account number, and they think I'm stupid. So I always tell them, you know, you guys already have it. You called me. You know what? You guys are the ones that called me, and they get all mad. One time, a couple of times, they cussed me out, and one of them's all, "Why don't you go F yourself?" I was like, "Okay." Then he's all, "Know what else he can do?" I was all, "Know what?" He's all like, "You can go, you can go suck your own pee pee." I was all laughing. I was like, "All right." Then he was all cussing away. He started cussing at me. It was funny. Mickey Keto, good afternoon, Coach. Just getting ready for work. Hope you're having a great day so far. And wishing you a speedy recovery. Many blessings to you and yours. Thank you, Mickey. Have a safe trip to work. Have a safe work shift. What kind of work do you do? Are you a first responder too? I know us first responders. Here, yeah, 40 degrees. That's probably like almost summertime to you guys, huh? In Alaska. I know I had a friend that was in Alaska, and or actually my aunt said like 50, 60 degrees was like a kind of it was a hot temperature to them. And then they said at times it would hit like 90 degrees, and she was in um, around Juneau, Alaska, around there. Yeah, so I'm done with my workout. Just gonna sit here and marinate, watch these drug dealers. I'm trying to fix a car for like the past week. In my younger days, I used to work on cars. You know, I always tell my son, try to learn everything you can about everything that you can, because you never know when it's going to come in handy. I used to work on cars. I used to detail. Used to be a parts driver. What else did I do? Used to work for Mercedes Benz. I used to work for Honda Cars. Used to be a parts driver. Used to work at Walmart. What else did I do? Used to be a med transport driver. Used to drive patients to their appointments in the Phoenix area. What else did I used to do? Coach. Used to be a long-term substitute teacher. Yeah, so try to learn everything you can about life. You know, your life skills. You never know when you're going to need it. Recently learned how to make yeast bread. Also making tortillas the first time again for learning how to make that. First time I made it, it was really burnt and stuff, and I made it all hard. The second time I made it, it was all right dead on. Jesse Caldwell, never seen a Bigfoot. Don't want to unless it's on good terms. Yep, I think we all do. Somebody in my comments said Bigfoot was a protector in one of the tribes in the Canada area, and you know, we natives, I think we have our own, you know, our own beliefs and our own stories about Bigfoot, and I think every tribe has a story about Bigfoot. I don't know about, you know, the Tanawatim and the desert people. I don't know if they have stories about it. The Tanawatim and their people, they have mountains down there. They have Mount Lemon and Bobby Curvy Peak, which their creator is is where he's originated and where he stays at, where he lives is Babacuvi Peak, and there's mountains around there, mountainous area in northern Mexico. So I believe they have Bigfoot down there. Of course, Apache, you know, they're in eastern New Mexico. There's a mountainous area over there, Mescalero, also Dulce. I know there's mountains out there in White Mountain in San Carlos area too. They have Mount Graham. You want to be? Should I do a live on making yeast bread sometimes? I'll do it till after you guys are done with your with the weight loss challenge. Probably summertime. After death came one time and meowed at me when I was heard her. Whoa, Jesse Caldwell, crazy. I don't know if you saw my story one time. We went to Massacre Cave, which is up here, not too far from us. Scared the spirits, or riled up some spirits. Followed us all the way back down here to Chinle, and tore a cat apart. And when that happened, when we parked to drop off one of my friends, the cat had rolled from across one side of the street to the other, right to where I was sitting. It was freaky, the freakiest thing I've probably ever seen. I didn't get scared or anything, but it was freaky, And went to a medicine man. The medicine man told us it was some Anasazi and some spirits that we brought back. They followed us back, and that was a dead cat too. All right, well, everybody, I'm going to get going. Thanks for tuning in. I've got to get the rest of my food done. I'll be getting done right in a bit because I got it going in the crock pot. Got teriyaki chicken going. I made my own sauce and see how it comes out. I didn't taste it, and I just threw it all in the pot or the slow cooker. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. So look out for that giveaway, maybe if I hit 1,500. So Christmas, give me some of your subscribers. But thanks guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company. It was probably one of the best lifting sessions I've had so far because answering questions and talking to you guys. Big P, Antone, thank you. Sapo, have a good day. Skuktosh, and have a good one, guys. I appreciate it. Go on that. Till next time. This is where the cowboy rides away.